developing story out of Fresno. A Fresno police sergeant is shot multiple times in exchange of gunfire that ended with the suspect dead. KC24's Jennifer Zucker is live now in studio as we are seeing and hearing those shots, Jennifer, for the very first time.
Eric, Emily, Interim Chief Mindy Casto describing the shooting as an ambush, the suspect firing at a very close distance. Take a look. Surveillance video capturing several gunshots being fired in a neighborhood near Platt Avenue and 8th Street on Saturday. Interim Chief Mindy Casto says several officers responded to a ShotSpotter activation around 5 p.m., finding one man dead with a gunshot wound. As police were investigating the homicide, the suspect drove by officers at around 6:30 p.m. and began shooting at them. A sergeant was hit in his patrol vehicle, ambushed by the suspect's gunfire.
Sergeant was in his car. Suspect returned completely unexpectedly and began firing shots at the sergeant, striking him as he was sitting in the patrol vehicle.
Shortly after, the suspect continued to drive and the sergeant initiated a short pursuit. The suspect got out of his car and opened fire.
Began firing more shots at the sergeant and two other officers who were also nearby who responded after hearing the initial shots fired to the sergeant's side.
Chief Casto says the suspect eventually went to the ground. After receiving first aid on the scene, the sergeant and the suspect were brought to a CRMC where the suspect later died. The sergeant, a 21-year veteran of the Fresno Police Department, now recovering from multiple gunshot wounds in his lower body.
To have such a violent crime, an ambush of a police officer, not to mention the homicide of somebody who lives in this neighborhood, it's extremely violent. The training that these officers go through is what prepares them for this. That's why they remain so calm and collected and courageous under fire.
And it is unclear whether the suspect and the homicide victim knew each other. And Chief Casto says this investigation is still ongoing. But for more information on this story, you can visit our website, yourcentralvalley.com. Live in the studio, Jennifer Zucker, KC24, local news that matters.